Hey YouTube, it's Charlie and it has been a while. I have not really been on YouTube a whole bunch in the last few years, and I just wanted to do a little bit of an update because I'm hoping to do more YouTube this year. Life is pretty crazy, and so I'm not going to be able to do like 2 videos a week like I was doing when I first started BookTube, but I do miss it, and I would like to maybe do like 1 video a month is my current goal. When I first started BookTube way back in like 2018-ish, it was like the end of 2017, beginning of 2018 that I started my channel. I had 2 kids, a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I was pregnant with our third, and BookTube was just amazing for me and I absolutely loved it. And then we had our third child, and I remember being surprised at how hard it was to record videos very consistently and edit them and everything with a new baby. I kept reading, kept doing BookTube, and I also actually started to write. I got back into writing. Writing is something that I've always wanted to do, but never got very serious about. I had attempted novels and tried NaNoWriMo and some different things when I was younger, and it just never really actually finished a book. So I joined a writing group, kind of created a writing group. With the help of my writing group and my husband, I ended up writing my first novel. It isn't really that great. I got it to beta reader stage and had beta readers read it and things, but it's definitely not like a novel that I would publish because it's just my first novel. I'm very proud of finishing it, and I'm proud of where I got it to and what I learned through the process. It was a really important process for me. And then we had our 4th child. We had a boy after 3 girls, and that was really fun. We love our girls and we love our boy. It was really fun. And I started to, because I was writing, I kind of started to get into more like AuthorTube and stuff, and I kind of did that before having our 4th baby, and maybe while I was pregnant, so I can't remember exactly, but I was trying to do some AuthorTube stuff, and I was also trying to incorporate my bullet journal into it because I love my bullet journals. But I never really felt like I found the community, the same type of BookTube community. I never felt like I found that with AuthorTube. That, not that like the people there weren't great, but it didn't, I never clicked with my content, I guess. It wasn't the community necessarily, but like I never really found a place for the type of content that I wanted to make. I don't think that was it. They didn't mesh the same way that when I was doing AuthorTube, I felt like it just clicked and it worked and I loved it. Anyway, well, after having our 4th baby, I decided that it was time to let go of YouTube for a little while. I had no capacity in my life. I was homeschooling our other 3 kids. I was trying to take care of our 4th. Having 4 kids, really, I was like, you know, it was just a lot, and with homeschooling and everything, and so I decided to take a break from YouTube. And I do think that was the right choice because it did give me the space that I needed in my life at the time. What I did instead is I actually started a bookish blog. I just used Wix to like create it, and I've had all sorts of issues with Wix, but it was a way that I could have a bookish blog, and that was kind of my outlet for books and stuff. And I've been figuring out my blog, I feel like, more recently, and I've been spending a lot more time on it, and maybe that's part of why I feel the pull right now to come back to YouTube. Anyway, back to kind of the journey that I was on with BookTube. So we had our 4th child, wrote another book, just the first draft. I didn't edit it at all, but it was over 80,000 words. I was really proud of it, and it's like a Sleeping Beauty retelling, YA retelling, and I had so much fun writing it in between homeschooling and babies and everything. Then we had a 5th baby, and we had her near the beginning of last year, so she is coming up on a year old here soon, and I'm starting to kind of feel like I'm getting the rhythm of life back. You know, when you have the baby and you're in just like pure survival mode, and then you start to come out of a little bit, but you still feel like you're in survival mode. And so I'm hoping that doing 1 YouTube video a month won't be too much with 5 kids, homeschooling, and just writing too and everything. During all of that time, I have just kept reading, and I feel like my reading has just gone up. Part of that is that I've been able to share a lot of reading with my kids. They've gotten old enough that we would listen to audiobooks together, and I read a lot of books out loud with them, and I've shared a lot of my favorites with them or read some new ones, and we've just had a lot of fun reading. I've also continued to try writing, although having a baby does usually set me back with writing because I just don't have the emotional capacity or the time to actually sit down and write as much. Although I am wanting to get back into it this year, and kind of to jumpstart myself back into it, I'm working on a novella, so it'll be a slightly shorter project. I'm really excited about it because it's like a Dragon Princess heist project, and that's just something that I'm really excited about because I love heist movies, heist books, whatever. I just love that. That's kind of my life update, my life during the last 4 or 5 years, and kind of condensed. If you are still around from before on BookTube and like we were friends before, I'd love to hear from you. Or if you're new and somehow stumbled upon this update video, which would be a little bit cool, I guess, you can drop your comments in the comment section below and we can chat. I'd love to hear how you're doing or your life updates. I am hoping to do at least one video a month, and I'm going to start this month by sharing my top 10 favorite books, so you can look out for that video soon. And thank you so much for watching this video. Oh, I did want to say one big update that I was going to put at the beginning but I forgot, is that I have changed kind of my online name. And so I used to start every video, "Hey, I'm Charlie from Reader Turned Writer," and that was the YouTube channel name that I picked out when I very first started. And I actually guess, I don't know if you can change YouTube channel names, but if you can, I'm going to be changing it. I've changed it pretty much everywhere else, my email, my blog, everything I've changed to just a reading mama, because while I do write, my focus is actually reading and being a mother. On my blog, I share things about homeschool and reading with kids and children's books and things all the time, and I might share about that on my channel now more. And even though I did dabble in AuthorTube, that's not really the direction I'm going to go with my videos, and so it's just reading. I'm a reading mama, and that's what I want to focus on. So I did change kind of my name, and so in future videos, if you see my name changed, I hope I can do that. Or if I, start my videos like, "Hey, it's Charlie from Just a Reading Mama," instead, that is why. So that's the last update, I think. Anyway, thank you for watching. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I will see you in my next video.